Rob, awesome to see you today. Awesome to sit down with you. And we have a huge, awesome backdrop. That is Patriots Point. As we look out here on the really great stadium we have, what's your outlook for the season coming up in just a few short weeks?
Yeah, optimism, excitement. Really confident in the leadership with Lee being in, I guess, almost a half a year now, and getting a chance to see Ben up close. We certainly had a chance to observe him, as a competitor. Now that the guys have reported, we've had a couple weeks, got a couple games under our belt. Really excited for what's going to go on out here. Really excited for what's going to go on, off the field, in the stands. Get into a little bit of what we're doing, but there's really good energy around the club right now. I assume the other 23 clubs are filled with optimism as well, right? And actually, I think as you look out across the league, clubs are making good decisions. They're putting in good leadership to run sound businesses and to make an impact in the community, and I think in that sense we're no different.
Yeah, very good to hear that from your standpoint for the whole USL. That's a major point this league in how the game's growing around the country.
Right.
And Ben, of course, I agree, he's a firecracker, to put it in one word. You alluded to some stuff going on off the pitch, and we can see it in the distance. You can hear it if you drive by. What's the deal with all the construction going on here? A lot of projects.
One, try to make the experience for the fans better overall. So we kind of moved a few things around. The pavilion's very popular for people who've been to the games, they know that. Moved the kids' pitch out into the parking lot, so the kids' pitch is kind of accessible now during the week as well as on game day, but opening up some space there should help. We can get more kind of F&B in, people can get what they want faster, more space to spread out, and then really kind of closing in the experience now. So on the northeast side in particular, a couple big hospitality decks. We have a lot of demand for groups, companies and large groups want to come. So that's, we think, sticks with the vibe of being on top of the action, everybody really up close, but we think it'll add even more of the dynamic of it feeling on top of you. And then a subtle, not so subtle thing, but kind of happening behind the scenes is a brand new state-of-the-art sound system. So that really didn't exist at all. There was something that was just kind of hanging on for the last couple seasons. So having it be loud in here will get the fans revved up, will create more of that kind of atmosphere and home field advantage that we want. And with the stadium programmed all the way around, no matter where you are, you should feel that energy. And the guys we know feed off of it, and putting more people in the building with better amenities hopefully gets the fans to keep coming back.
Hopefully a domino effect in that regard, like you're saying. Mm-hmm. Rob, we were here first, and it's been 30 years in just a few short days.
Yeah.
What is the energy that you're feeling, and what is the energy that fans should be feeling with this 2023 season? It is a landmark here in Charleston.
Yeah, it's a really important thing for this club, but I think also for North American soccer. The fans, our fans, it matters to them. A lot of what we've seen in the offseason is players want to come and play for a store. You see the comments of why they came. They love Charleston. They understand the history of the club, the importance of the club. They want to play for Coach Ben, right? That's kind of it down the line. What we're going to do this season, which celebrates that history and that anniversary, is there's going to be an area in the pavilion dedicated for our alumni and the legacy of the club. There'll be an area for them. We really want them to come back and have a place to meet and gather. Our fans love to celebrate them, love to see them. So that's an exciting development. And then we have an installation that we're working on, our creatives in-house are working on, that will reveal during the season to celebrate the legacy and the history of the club. And again, I think that's just a differentiating factor for the Battery, not just inside USL, but really inside all of North American soccer. So you'll see a lot of it, and hopefully the performance on the field lives up to that great standard. We hear that a lot from our fans. We want the club to be back into relevance and prominence to where they remember it. a decade ago or more. So that's our responsibility, and getting the alumni in the stadium, again, is just another reason to come on out.
Rob, you're one of those fans for sure. I've seen him on match days, and you don't have them on now, but you have on your match. You have on your match day kicks with yellow and black. What are you most excited about from a fan taking away the owner title?
Yeah, I think the quality that you're going to see on the field this year, how this team has been methodically put together. We want this place to be rocking and impossible for people to come. And from my fan perspective, I want everybody to walk out of the building saying, that's the coolest stadium in the league. It's the hardest stadium to come and play. So if this place is going nuts and our fans are really into it, not only does it give us that home field advantage, right? Everyone talks about the fortress. You got to win games at home this year. 24 teams, no easy games on the schedule. That is huge if you have a big, a real tangible home field advantage. And fans like to go home happy. So the fan in me wants to come here, right? I'll have my game day kicks on, like you said, cheer on the guys, see great competition, and leave happy.
Awesome. What I'm hearing is 360 degrees of marketing this club and being in a sales pitch to the players that come here on away days. You want to leave an impression on them. You want to leave an impression on people who've been here and are lifelong fans. And then, newer fans. Building blocks for sure, Rob. Anything else you'd like to add? We talked about so much, but of course, when I'm talking to you, I feel like there's some stones left unturned, and I always want to hear your thoughts.
Well, what I would say to the fans is, probably the biggest takeaway from last year was it was a rough season. We only won 6 games, didn't win nearly enough here at home, but our fans stuck by us. We had good crowds at the end of the year. We felt that energy. We feel their commitment and support of the club. We've made a lot of change in the off season where we were really introspective. We took a good hard look at ourselves. I think we've made some excellent changes in terms of the human resources that we've built and brought into the business to help build it up. I would just say, come on out to the stadium, see those new changes, and we think the experience will be stepped up, and I guarantee you the boys will bring home a lot more W's. So we're really excited. We hope our fans are, and it's going to be a great year.
Awesome. Rob, thank you so much. I really appreciate you sitting down with me. I appreciate your time and everything and everyone else's time here. And that's it. Awesome.
Thanks. Appreciate it.